What's up, everybody? This is Davis or D. Howland C, and I'm back. I've got Aiden and Abby, special co-hosts and guests, and we've got a COD tier list going on. I'm surprised we haven't done this one first. This was childhood, but Aiden, you've got. Let me pull it up. Let me see. All right? You've got the same tiers as me. No, you don't. It didn't save my order. Do you see my order? Look at it. I've got SS, S, A, B, C, dog shit, never played.
S is A B C.
You need to change the color of dog shit or the font because it is hard to
Yeah,
see.
I do. I'm changing it right now. To that. Alright, so how are we doing this though? Like, one, are we just rotating games? Also, are we doing it collectively or individually we're just making our own? Because here's the issue. This is one of those where we're going to have a lot of conflicting...
Agreements.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of disagreements, so it's going to be hard to place.
I gotta do individually.
All right. Okay, individual. This is my subjectively objective list, of course.
Well, since I'm not like, I don't have one open, I'll give input.
Okay.
And you can take that into account.
Okay, yeah, you can like
Whether
be
you
the
want
third.
to or
You can be
not,
like you can be like the decider, kind of. All right, I'm starting first.
Black Ops
No,
4.
I'm starting first. Black Ops 4,
tier.
SS.
Aiden.
All right, listen. Abby, let's go off on this fucking dumbass. So,
What the hell?
one, my most played COD, our best COD, our best performing COD. We were most consistent, most matches, most wins, and everything else, most tournaments. It had amazing respawn. Its S&D was really good.
Wait, before you continue, let's just throw 2,
No.
3, and 1 in haven't played.
Okay, 2, 3, and where's 1?
It's just gonna be called Call of Duty.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So going back to our whole rant, right? The stim shot, the 150 health, amazing because you could really outplay a lot of people and actually make a lot of plays. You had specialists like Black Ops 3, which helped a lot in games, and you could.
Specialist was whack as shit.
Specialists made the game a lot.
Fun in that.
Yeah, it's like Valorant. It like make it
Annihilator,
adds
dude. Oh my god.
grappling
Such a
or
sick-
what I have Ruin where I grappled
Yeah,
and like you
Ruin.
could get to places
You had to
faster.
slam.
Yeah, exactly. You had so many good things. The hardpoint was amazing. Control was a lot of fun. It was very competitive. Like, it was just a lot of fun overall, and our most played game.
Davis, you can keep it in SS now, but when we get to like some of the other Black Ops, like I think it belongs in
I mean,
S.
even
I think
in
it belongs
No.
your
in
guys'
S. Because
opinion,
Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2 is
Okay, Abby, here's
Black
my
Ops 4 isn't even as.
Okay, look, we'll get to those, Abby. But when I defend it, I'll tell you why. So,
Nah, you're just.
all right,
harsh.
Black Ops the original. I'm gonna put it in A.
A tier.
I'm
yeah.
gonna put this in S.
It's okay. Why is it S for you?
So it's S because it actually
Fucking idiot. Fucking
transformed zombies into something that was fucking amazing. I mean, nearly every single Black Ops Zombies map was goated. I even liked 5 because it was so fucking hard
False.
and you're actually a fucking wiener.
They had a few great maps, but they didn't really have as good maps. As well.
Moon 5
Sick. Yeah,
Shangri-La?
I'll agree with you there. Zombies was sick on Black Ops.
Ascension.
Look, Zombies was really
But
good.
It was out of the 4 Black Ops series. It's the worst multiplayer.
Look, yes, no, and the worst zombies.
It does.
Here's my
does
take.
have-
Okay.
It does have the worst multiplayer, but it's still a decent multiplayer. It's not as bad as Vanguard or World War II or all these or Ghost. Thank God.
Okay.
But it still had a decent multiplayer, and the campaign is the best campaign out of any Call of Duty. It's
Okay.
S.
I have not played.
And there's a lot of memories.
I have not played the campaign. I also didn't really start playing COD until the back half of Black Ops 2. So we didn't really have Black Ops growing up or play it. We played like zombies every now and then at special like events and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. I think it had great zombies, like probably S tier zombies, but Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 had better zombies. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like for me, this tier list is strictly gonna be based on like multiplayer zombies
and campaign,
special ops modes and stuff. Like campaign is not gonna
yeah,
play it.
campaign. I've only played one campaign. It was the 2019 COD, but
Played like 3 of
So-
them.
so,
And
like,
Black Ops
Played
was
Black
my
Ops
favorite.
2, Advanced Warfare, and Modern Warfare 3 and 2. Those are the only ones I played.
so you can
Played
add.
Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, and then
Oh, and World at War.
Okay,
new Modern
the
Warfare.
point point is you can add that in as part of your reasoning, but it's not for mine in this game specifically because I never played campaign.
And Black Ops.
The zombies was good. It was like S tier, you know, training with the thunder gun or whatever was super fun.
Black
but
Ops 2 did have better zombies, but Black Ops 3 does not.
No, it does. Black Ops 3 has the best
No.
zombies. And anyways, going into Black Ops, the sniping was awful, but it did have Nuketown. It did have firing range. It did have Summit.
Exactly. And it had the
But
most
what's
coded
crazy-
maps.
Yes, but what's crazy
all
is that
time.
those goated maps were even better when they were remastered.
Yes,
than the other
Obby, and that's the
yes,
same.
the initial design wasn't like this game had the initial like design for zombies and like these maps, so
It
it was
is
like
the
a good stepping
foundation.
stone. It's
Yeah,
a
it is-
foundation, but the foundation isn't like what make it SS. Like
Obby.
this
if
game
it gets better
exists-
because of others, like
if this
that doesn't
game
make
didn't exist, then Black Ops 2 and 3 and 4 and Black Ops 37 and then 50 years.
that's how
is gonna
series
be
works.
trash.
That's how it works.
And Obby,
Yeah,
Obby,
but-
that's the argument I'm gonna make for Black Ops 3 as well for their zombies because they remastered a lot of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 zombies, and all of them
Because
had
they couldn't
remastered.
do anything on their own.
No, they
They're
also made
recycling
Aiden.
content.
Black Ops 3 had Shadows of Evil. They had the dragon map.
Shadows of Evil was decent.
They had the dragon map.
was honestly
They had
much-
the map that you and I tried to play that like is considered one of the best maps of all time. The best actually.
Yeah, that
They
one
called it
was-
the best. What is it called?
Der Eisendrache.
Yeah,
That
Der
one was
Eisendrache.
pretty trash.
Anyways, we'll get
what
there.
was the one that had? Was it Black Ops 4 that had 9? Or
Yeah,
was it Black
that
Ops
was Black Ops 4.
That was actually pretty sick.
Yeah, it was. That's why I could even argue Black Ops 4 is better than Black Ops 4 zombies.
9 was one of my favorite ones. Too.
Yeah, it was. We did the Easter egg, my first Easter egg. Anyways, going to what's this one? So we're A tier for Black Ops. What's this called? What is this? Mobile?
Is that Call of Duty?
That's
Mobile?
mobile. That is
Yeah,
Call of Duty
don't-
mobile.
All
All right, never played. Never played. But honestly, I've heard it's like this.
Dude, yeah, it actually, and the thing is, like, it looks sick. Like, imagine playing Nuketown and having like the intervention
Yeah.
and like all the.
I'm
sick
just,
guns
I'm like,
and
dude,
all
if we
that
were in
stuff.
middle school or high school and we had like the
Yeah, dude,
iPads,
Modern Combat, yeah.
yeah, like
we'd
we'd probably be playing that.
This would have been the shit. Why didn't this exist when we were?
But we just don't play on phones anymore.
Let's skip these two.
And
Yeah.
we'll skip these two for now.
Yeah.
Vanguard. dog
Never
shit.
played. Never
I
played.
love watching, dude. I love watching Vanguard.
I didn't really
never
watch
played
it.
but I actually like watching.
This is the
I-
first COD. This is the first COD since I started playing COD that I didn't buy. That I didn't
that's
watch. That I didn't watch
you
more
didn't
than an
watch?
hour. I didn't watch more than an hour's worth of content related to Vanguard.
Dude, I watched like every open. It was very entertaining, but I just
Now, and I think most people would probably say it's like a C tier game. Like it's probably not the worst of all time, but they probably would say C.
I think if I didn't have to play Modern Warfare and Cold War before, this is like the best COD of those three, of like the 3 last years. I don't know about Modern Warfare 2, but
Wait.
I don't-
Why did we skip Modern Warfare?
we did?
We're going back to that later.
Okay.
Let's just
Yeah, well,
Okay.
let's do it in pseudo order.
all right, Warzone.
So-
Warzone.
Warzone is sick.
I'd say Warzone's B.
Yeah, I'd say Warzone
Really?
B, too.
Because I like Blackout better, honestly.
No.
Warzone
Blackout was trash.
Warzone is too much
That's
like
a cold take, but
Warzone is
I
too
think
much like
Warzone's better.
PUBG, where it's like more strategic. It's like you die pretty fast, whereas Blackout, it was like you could
When
kind
have,
of.
dude, what do you mean? When you have armor, have you seen people like shooting machine guns and having to hit like 20 bullets on someone with armor? Just
Yeah,
to
but
crack
Blackout
it?
was more colorful. It was more quick and fast paced. You could move around
completely
the.
dropped that point.
You could move around the map more. There was a lot more tools and like interactions and gameplay that you played with.
I liked Blackout, but
Yeah.
they just didn't
But-
support it. So.
But I thought and I also didn't really play a lot of Warzone. Like I honestly didn't play much. I played
And
more of
plus,
the COD.
like I mean, Blackout's like the Black Ops to the rest of the Black Ops series. It was the stepping stone for Warzone. They just
Yeah.
improved like everything that
But I-
had in it.
But I
Made it
actually
better.
enjoyed like playing Blackout a lot, and I played it a good amount. But Warzone I didn't really play, so I'm putting it B.
World War II.
I kind of liked it.
Warzone. Okay, back to Warzone.
They had the
Hold
best
on.
rank.
I hope you
system.
saw my screen. I hope you saw what I put it at.
What? Oh my god, dude!
I wouldn't say it's that bad.
It's
I
A.
put it in
It's
C.
A tier. I think it's A tier.
Wait, who's saying A tier
I
right
was-
now? Get off the call.
Me.
Get off the call.
I knew we were gonna agree on this one. There's this and Ghost. We're not gonna agree on
Okay.
that, but
Okay. Wait.
this dude, it has the best rank
Abby, you
system
explain
out
it.
of
You explain it, and then Aiden, I want to hear your ranking and explanation. Abby, go ahead.
Okay. I know why you're gonna say you didn't like it. You didn't like the way that it was slow. It had no movement. You didn't like the colors. Da da da. There we go. We know why you don't like it. It had the best. There you go. You don't even have to explain why you don't like this game. I just did it for you.
Fastest
But
time to kill.
it had
Fastest time to kill.
Colorful and
fast time to
movement.
kill.
That's the only thing that Davis.
It had like hands down. It had the best ranked system.
No.
I actually kind of liked the map.
Not the best.
Yes, it did.
Not the best.
100%. It's the only elo based and not tier based matchmaking system that there is like in any COD, and elo based is always going to be better than tier based. That's just a fact.
Oh.
So.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
I won't disagree.
Whenever you have MMR and elo based matchmaking, it's always.
I just thought Black Ops 2 might have been better, but if it's
no, Black Ops 2 is tier based.
Okay, then yeah.
So,
All right, I give it to
Black Ops 2 is the second best. Black Ops 2 is the second best because it did have MMR within the tiers, which was kind of nice, but it still had tiers. So this had the best matchmaking. I actually liked the maps might not have been colorful, but they had sick layouts. Like it had the
their layouts were
Wait,
trash.
no. What do you mean?
You
said yes.
You couldn't move across any part of the map without someone being able to shoot you from like a corner or a spot.
I can't believe I'm agreeing
No,
with Davis,
you
but
could-
I
you
agree
could-
with Davis.
Like,
Those
you-
maps are ass.
There's no sneaking around in those games. Like,
I forget what that map was that had like an open side, the middle with the building, and then it had like
Arden's Forest. Arden's Forest. Tell me how
I
you're
didn't like
sneaking.
Arden's- No, I didn't like Arden's Forest.
USS Texas?
I liked USS Texas.
Why? You're high.
Dude, that map was actually troll cringe, which is how you play.
It's in competitive
Yeah, but that map is also trash cringe, and so that's like.
No, dude, like there was variety in what you could play. Too, like,
there wasn't variety. It's all
Look,
people
okay.
fucking mounted.
All right. Abby's made his argument. Abby has made his argument. Aiden, yours.
Bro, this game was just like so fucking stale.
What are you rating it?
The maps were ass. I'm rating it a C.
Okay, go ahead.
The maps were ass. The gunplay was, I mean, just it was nothing special.
Yep.
Literally nothing about this game stood out, and the amount of fucking cringe ass shit there was in this game.
Sorry. Aiden, I gotta interrupt you. The game you have in A is Black Ops Cold War. It's not Black Ops.
Oh shit.
So Black Ops is the one that's next to Black Ops 2. It's the fifth one from the left on the bottom.
Yeah, I got that one. We put Black Ops Cold War and we rated
in A. Which I mean, I'm yeah.
Oh, I see. All right, go ahead. Continue, Aiden.
The zombies was like cool for 30 seconds, and then it was actually fucking dog shit. There's literally nothing good about this game. Like nothing
Long
except
A, just because the zombies was very subpar.
All right.
I like literally just the ranked. It's just because of the fact that it's the best ranked system.
Okay, here's my argument
That's
for
fair,
here's my argument for dog
ranked
shit.
and it's dog shit for you.
Here's my argument for dog shit. I do agree that the rank system probably was the best, especially with the elo thing that you're talking about. But if you don't like playing with the weapons, playing with on the maps, with those colors, with those interactions, with that movement and everything else, then it's not really fun to play ranked. But I will say the sniping was the sniping. Yeah, they did have a couple.
London Docks was their only good map.
They had a couple of good maps layout wise, like London Docks. They had a couple.
What was that map that was just like all trenches? God,
Yeah.
And everyone ran the fucking flaming shotgun.
But no one played that map.
That should put
I didn't play like basic multiplayer, so I don't know.
The flaming shotgun should
Okay.
put this in C tier automatically.
Yeah,
But
That gun was so fucking.
But I will say,
annoying.
sniping was fun as fuck and pretty good.
Yeah, sniping was sick.
The games, like all across the board, all the game modes were very close, especially in competitive. So it was pretty and ranked. Like it did make the games very close and competitive. It's just, I sometimes you didn't like playing it, and the
time to kill was fast.
Time to kill was
the
too
guns
fast.
Were good, but the guns were
the movement
like,
was
good
too
to shoot.
slow.
I love the way
there wasn't really a way to outplay people like individually with your movement or like with weapons. It was basically just like whoever was shooting first or, didn't miss one bullet, and yeah, it just felt too slow and like too structured. It didn't have enough freedom. It was too tight of a game as a COD. It was too tight of a game like a classic COD where a lot of it's based on setup and like posting and not as much run and gun.
I don't know. Because all I really do, when I was playing by myself, I'll play multiplayer with like my friends and stuff. When I'm playing by myself, I'm always playing ranked. So ranked is probably the biggest factor for me individual factor for me for games. So that alone brings it to at least. I'll drop it down to B just because everything else like zombies was trash.
I will say the zombies. I agree with Aiden where it's like that when you first played it, they had the easy mode Easter egg where they basically told you the actual steps and then you could do it, and we did that, and that was a lot of fun for a first time experience. But then after you did that, you basically never played the game again.
If you did, it was fucking awful because of all the tight corners down in the bunker. Holy shit, that was so bad.
But there was an okay first experience for zombies with an easy Easter egg built in. And campaign I didn't really play. And
Let's
move on.
Let's do Modern Warfare 3 next.
all right, underrated.
I'd say A tier.
Underrated.
I think
I think
S,
this.
bro. S.
I think this is like.
S. Tech Ops is or
No,
like,
I think this
Survival's
is.
amazing, and their multiplayer was
Wait.
one of my favorites.
Hear me out.
Okay,
out.
Modern
Best
Warfare
ones.
2 multiplayer was better.
Hear me out. I propose we create a A+ tier.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, and we just call it A+.
Sure. Then I think MW3 should be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna like this take, but I liked MW3 multiplayer better than MW2. I like because in MW2 it felt too easy. MW2 multiplayer felt like everyone could be good at it.
All right.
Like my little sister could have picked up the sticks and been, with a little bit of time she could
Well,
have.
okay, if you
Look.
use the cheese shit, then
Guys,
yes.
Everything was.
I'm
That's
gonna
the thing,
throw-
Everything was cheese in MW2.
If everything
Literally
is
every
cheese, then nothing is cheese.
Guys, I'm gonna throw out some things that were in this game, and then you guys
That's
can further
Overwatch,
discuss. Okay? So I'm gonna throw out some things in this game you guys further, talk about. 2v2 and 3v3 of those face-off modes.
Oh,
Sick.
yeah.
No,
Amazing.
Those were the best part about this game.
Like
Face
that.
off
How
was
can you
sick.
do that? Campaign.
You know what? Maybe we do throw it in S. I
Okay.
forgot about
Okay.
G2.
Next thing. Survival. Not as good as
Survival,
zombies. Not as good as zombies. Seaside or not Seaside. Seattle. Resistance. But what was the other one like?
I think it was Seaside. Yeah, Seaside
Yeah.
is a map. It's
Yeah.
you mean the brownish, like the one that's like very tan. And,
Yes.
like,
That one.
Yeah. Seaside.
Okay, those two maps, like when you played Survival, it was a lot of fun. You could set up and like really try and
Yeah,
go for runs.
Resistance Seaside.
Yeah.
Or Resistance.
You know what?
Resistance.
I'm throwing it in S.
Yeah, it had great maps, iconic maps. Dome. It had
Dome is top 3 maps. of all
snipers.
time.
Snipers.
The snipers were
MSR.
good.
MSR.
is sick.
One of the best
And-
snipers.
Loaded.
Here's the thing: the ACR in MW2 was better, but I liked the MW3 ACR better.
Yeah, because
The
some
sights
shit
were
about
cleaner.
like
Yeah,
some
the
shit
si-
about like it actually has recoil.
A
so the
little bit. I mean,
recoil
it's
goes
still a
into the
laser
head.
beam. It's still a laser beam, but it's not. The MW2 one just had.
You
the
could do-
recoil,
you could do
but
so
this
many
one felt
setups.
Good to shoot.
And like you could do so many
57,
setups.
Oh my god.
You could do so many. Yeah, you could do so many setups to get the Moab or the nuke or whatever.
Yep.
Like
Even the shotguns, like, dude, I like playing with the shotguns in that game. That's
my
actually-
only issue is that I just didn't play it a lot, and I think it was past our time. Like when
I'm
we-
throwing it in S tier, honestly.
I still think as long as there.
it's A+, just because it did have fast time to kill. It was,
I think MW2 just has a bad case of nostalgia.
yeah, I agree. Like people who grew up on it are gonna say it, but I never really played it, and the only really good thing that it had is Rust and High Rise and some of the maps, and like it
Yeah,
had
none of the gun other than the intervention is the best sniper and
noob tubing was
like,
crazy,
Call of
but
Duty.
we'll get into that.
Intervention,
All right, next
ACR,
map.
The M16 was great.
Wait.
but that's the thing. The MW3
Okay,
ACR is
let's
better.
go ahead and rank MW2 then, since we're talking about it. Where is it?
MW2 is
A+,
S.
A+,
I think, no,
A+ for me.
A+.
Above
Yeah.
MW3.
You
It's-
guys are actually
It's a case of
fucking
nostalgia.
trolling. No,
You're
it's
lit-
not
you're-
nostalgia.
yes, it
Aiden,
is.
listen.
It is.
I will admit this. Their maps are SS. Most of their maps are
Every
amazing and
single
iconic.
map was goated.
No, not every single one. They did have a
Favela,
couple misses.
Afghan.
Yes, they had. No, I'm telling you.
Rush.
You're
Aiden-
telling me you like Scrapyard? You're telling me
Yes, I like
What the
Scrapyard.
Oh yeah, no, Scrapyard was good. But oh wait, are you talking about what map?
Maps. Estate was so fucking sick.
Bro, I hate Estate. Estate was fucking Gilly.
Yeah, Estate was not. No, Estate was not good.
Okay, Derail was pretty bad. High Rise. All right.
High Rise.
So we
I said
got
High Rise.
Afghan.
Yeah, I said High
Afghan,
Rise.
Estate, Favela, High
Favela
Rise,
was good.
Invasion,
Go
Karachi,
to MW3 maps. Go to MW3 maps. I did not like
Quarry,
Dude.
Rundown,
Wait, let me go
Rust,
here first.
Scrapyard, Skid Row.
Aiden, look. Okay, I'll go and tell you.
Terminal.
Aiden, they had Vacant. They had
Wait.
Carnival.
Wait, these are
They had Overgrown. They had Crash. They had Underpass.
Wasteland. I hated
Wasteland.
Wasteland, bro.
They had
It was
Terminal.
literally-
Subbase was pretty
Terminal was
interesting.
great.
Underpass was
But here's the
such
thing,
a vibey
Terminal.
map.
It's another thing like with Black Ops. Terminal was better on Black Ops.
Yeah, when it remastered.
Yeah,
Scrapyard,
Modern
Scrap.
Warfare
It had Scrapyard, Run, Skid Row, Rust, Quarry. Those were all great. Invasion was good. High Rise goated. Favela goated. Afghan was pretty goated. So it did have a lot of good maps, as I said, as SS tier maps. But
All right,
the-
I'm looking at Modern
The
Warfare
MW3
3.
maps,
Yeah.
MW3 maps.
Seatown.
Seatown was sick. Come on.
Seatown was good. Dome was good, great. Arkaden was great. Bakara was not
No,
that great.
I didn't like
Terminal,
Bakara.
Terminal.
Resistance.
But the thing is,
was-
Bakara was like, dude, if you put Bakara in a map like in a COD nowadays, I would fucking love that shit.
well, because every map nowadays is dog
Like
shit.
that, Bakara was actually kind of like, if you look at the layout of it, it was pretty sick. I just didn't like the way it played
Yeah.
because it had like
Resistance
the
was
little
great.
valve
Village.
thing that you could go through.
Village.
Village was good. I like Village.
Resistance was great.
Seatown.
Downturn was bad.
I like Mission
Bootleg.
too.
Mission.
Bootleg was.
No, sorry, not
vibey.
Bakara. Mission was the one I really liked. I
Yeah,
liked the
Mission's
layout of the map
great.
So much.
Mission's great.
I didn't like Interchange. Is,
Lockdown.
okay, Interchange is not a
Interchange
good
was
map.
so bad, dude.
Lockdown.
Yeah, it's
So bad.
cheese like that. I got all my Moabs on Interchange just because it's. Yeah,
Mission was good.
Lockdown was good.
Underground was
Lockdown.
Hardhat was sick. Hardhat was sick.
Yeah, Hard
Yes.
Hat. Lockdown was good.
Fallen was a sick hide and seek map.
Lockdown was
Arcaden.
bad. I
Arcaden.
didn't like.
I don't like Carbon. Carbon was my least favorite.
I don't
map.
even remember that map.
Arcaden. Bootleg was pretty good.
Bootleg was so fucking vibey.
Anyways.
Even
Downturn-
Bakara was like fun.
Okay.
Downturn is ass.
Okay, anyways,
Downturn
so
is actual
also
ass.
Black Ops 4 had good maps too. Hacienda, what's that? Frequency,
Trash.
Is the
Arsenal.
Arsenal was pretty good too.
I mean, they had a lot of good maps.
But the thing is,
Gridlock.
like, I don't. Gridlock was alright. It's just the newer CODs. I feel like the older CODs they had really good maps, but all of the maps that they had were playable and like fun, and they just had some really good maps. Like the new
Yeah.
CODs have some good maps, but then they have some maps where like if I get it, I want to quit the game. I don't even want to play it.
And honestly, a
If
lot
I
of
got
the,
Bakara, if I got Bakara or Downturn in Modern Warfare 3, I'm not leaving the lobby. But if I
No,
got like
but
some
you're
shitter
gonna
map, and
fucking... Downturn was awful, dude. I
I-
actually hate that fucking
Downturn
map.
was pretty bad. Downturn was.
I mean, and
pretty bad.
matches could be
But,
bad.
like, what's one bad map out of like?
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
I know,
the whole-
I understand that, but Modern Warfare 2 is SS tier, guaranteed.
No,
I
if you
also
grew
like-
up on
I
it,
also like the way that the movement felt and the way the guns hit in Modern Warfare 3.
Bro,
yeah.
Modern Warfare 2 is literally responsible for the entirety of Call of Duty.
Look, I agree that it is basically
COD
considered
4 is,
SS
but-
tier for most of the people, but I didn't really grow up on it.
COD-
It's nostalgia.
COD 4
It's just SS because everyone has.
Yeah.
a classic
COD 4
nostalgia.
put Call of Duty on the map.
All right, we've spent
But
enough
then
time
Modern
talking
Warfare
about it.
2, no, Modern Warfare 2 launched it into another tier of its own, like a literal
These two did that.
what?
I think COD 4 got everyone into Call of Duty, and then
Well,
like
COD 4
All right,
popularized
let's
it,
discuss
like,
Black
Modern Warfare
Ops.
2 sent it into God level.
Let's
if you're
discuss
gonna- we don't
Black
need
Ops
to discuss
2.
just throw it up there.
Let's
Like,
just
you know where it
let's
goes.
discuss Black
Yeah.
Ops 2.
There's nothing to discuss.
Everything about this
It's the
game
best
is
map.
pretty much
It's the best.
perfect.
Yeah, it's the best Call of Duty of all time.
MSMC, M8,
Wait, I'm
some
looking
of
at
the
BO2 maps.
MS
I want to look at the maps. on these.
DSR, Ballista. Oh my god, dude, the best. All of this, dude. It is hard to have a game where all
Takeoff,
of the guns are like decent.
Takeoff,
Okay, Dig,
Detour,
Frost, and Pod
Rush,
are ass.
Well,
Rush,
that's because we're looking at DLC maps. I
Magma,
liked
Vertigo,
Rush,
Takeoff
Cove
was
were good.
okay.
Encore was
Studio.
We're looking at, these are DLC maps.
Rush was
Downhill,
amazing.
Downhill was
Grind
good.
sick. Yeah, Downhill was good. Grind was sick.
Yemen,
Of course, Nuketown. I didn't like Turbine.
Turbine for trick
Turbine
shotting.
was fun for snipe. Yeah, it was fun for like sniping.
Standoff.
And trick shot. Standoff is sick. Slum was sick. Raid is sick. Plaza's sick.
Hijacked.
Overflows.
Hijacked.
We're not. Yeah.
It's like if you're trolling in
Plaza
multiplayer.
was sick. Meltdown
Yeah.
was sick.
I
love
Hijack.
Meltdown. Hijack
Express,
was sick. Express was
Drone?
sick.
Drone
I didn't
was
like drone.
drone was not sick.
Carrier?
Carrier's
Carrier
good for
was
sniping.
fun. Cargo was fun.
Yeah.
Aftermath was my least.
And then it has
Yeah.
Origins.
Aftermath is
Then
so
it has
fucking
Origins,
Literally
Buried.
all the zombies maps.
Buried
All
was
zombies.
Buried was
Origins,
probably the
Buried, Mob of
best.
the Dead, Nuketown, Die Rise, Transit.
Buried was probably the best. Transit was probably the best actually. Transit
No,
and then Buried.
Origins was the best.
Transit,
then
Buried.
It was Buried.
Transit, Buried.
And then Mob of the Dead.
You're delusional if Transit's not number one. You're delusional. The bus ride.
Mob of the Dead, bro.
The bus ride.
I guess I'm delusional then, because Transit is not number one.
All right, you're a little bit more than that then. All right, so I have an SS. I mean, goated soundtrack. I didn't play the campaign, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
It had
Soundtrack.
competitive scene was amazing. All game modes were super balanced. All maps were perfectly laid
sick.
out. MSMC,
And a good
DSR,
variety. Dude, like, when was the
ballista.
last time we had a COD where people could use 4 guns? Not even 4. There were so many guns. They used the PDW at one point.
Yeah.
They used the Vector at one point.
The
they used
the machine pistol,
Scorpion,
machine gun
MSMC.
pistol.
Yeah, they used all the pistols. They used the TAC. They used the Cap 40. Or I forget what it was. The Cap something.
Yeah.
The B23R was
Yeah,
sick.
Cap
AN94
40.
was sick. M4 or M8 was sick. Like there were so many good. It's very hard. Like we every time like there's a pro COD now, it's literally like 2 guns, maybe 3 if you're not counting snipers.
Yeah, so it's SS.
And it is. Yeah, it was just so.
World at War. I'm gonna go A plus.
World at War.
I'm gonna go A plus.
World at War was one of like the first ones I really got into. I used to play it on the Wii, bro. I used to play it on the Wii.
Yeah,
That
you
shit
played
was
fucking
sick.
Modern Warfare 2 on the Wii, too.
I'd say like
Well, no, I didn't play Modern Warfare 2 on the Wii. I played Modern Warfare on the Wii. I played Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox.
we played this at max. Well, one it was on the Nazi zombies on the iPad.
Dude, it was hard.
But yeah,
zombies on that game was hard.
Yeah, on like the actual consoles, this game is so fun. It was probably the hardest COD, or yeah, COD zombies. Like you get fucking.
Durice, like dude, they could. I feel like they had
Dude.
Commando. Like, you know, Modern Warfare 2 Commando, where you can fucking like knife from a mile away.
Yeah, and like they would
Yeah,
double hit you all the time, and it would instant kill you. It was like
Yeah.
insane, and but the maps were also super dark and like scary as fuck, and the music was
Durice,
eerie.
like, okay, Black Ops 2 Durice played better, but World at War Durice was like, you know,
Scary. It was
that's. I
really
feel like
shit.
yeah, I feel like
you could
that's
do
what
the
zombies
you could do the
should
strategy where you set up bouncing betties in the right out the left at the start of the game, and just not open the door.
Yeah,
Doors
or you
there.
could go on the bridge.
Go on the bridge. You could train in a bunch of different areas, and all the other maps were amazing. I think multiplayer it also had a few unique ones, but I don't remember any of them. I didn't play. I played
It's
it.
kind of crazy, but Durice is like it would be considered a small zombies map now, and that
Castle.
was like, huge back then.
I think Castle was one of the maps, which is really good.
Yeah.
Okay. This might be my favorite map of all time, but Dome on look up. Okay, look, I don't remember the names, but World at War maps. They had Dome on World at War, and that was amazing.
Bonsai.
These are I don't remember these. These are all
Battery
I didn't
was
have
good.
DLC maps on it.
Macon. I
Dude,
remember
that was
Macon.
sick. Hangar was sick.
Dome.
Dome, that okay, like I don't know.
Castle,
why they
there's
called it-
Castle,
Yeah,
Durice.
Castle is, no, hang on, go up real quick.
Shino
There was one
Newman.
that- I'm trying to find the.
Battery
Where's the one? Was
fucking
it Castle that was the?
All right. Anyways,
Maybe, but
So-
I think it was an underrated game.
I say it's
think that
yeah.
was
I
really
think
good.
it's like A plus. Like if I grew up on it, it'd probably be higher. If I didn't, it's basically like Modern Warfare 2 for me. A lot of people who grew up on it probably have it
Yeah.
higher.
Castle was good.
So what are you ranking it?
I'm putting it A plus or S.
Aiden?
I love that
Probably.
game.
Probably doing A, just because I didn't play the multiplayer that much.
All right. Let's do Advanced Warfare.
Guns were sick in that game too.
See-
S S
You're fucking tripping balls.
A.
S. It had the most skill gap to a COD. Amazing skill gap. The
Literally
the
only
BAL
one
the BAL and
good.
the BAL and the ASM1 were super fun to use. It had a complex sniper, but you could style with the
BAL was
snipers. It had decent. All of its competitive maps were actually really good. It's like Ghost, where it didn't really have a lot of good
when
maps,
you think
but
back to it, Advanced Warfare is the start of like only 1 or 2 guns are good.
Yeah.
no, I mean there's been metas and new CODs, but anyways,
But
So
it's the Bal and the fucking.
here's the thing.
At the time,
Okay.
yeah, it used to be called Battle of Duty because literally, like, it was 8 battles on the map and
You
competitive.
had Detroit, you had
Solar was pretty
you
good.
had Retreat, you had what's the map?
I
Comeback.
don't remember a
You had
single-
Comeback, you had Biolab,
Comeback.
Solar,
Yep, that's the only one I remember.
Solar.
Yeah.
But listen, you had all these. You had good maps. The hardpoint was amazing in this game. Uplink was also fantastic.
Uplink was cool.
S&D was decent as well. It had a great competitive scene.
I don't remember that.
and
Don't remember that.
But I will say where Advanced Warfare struggled, Zombies was one of the worst, and also didn't play the campaign because I don't even.
Bro, I don't remember any of these
Let's
fucking
see.
maps.
I'll tell you what I remember. Okay. So I
I don't give a
remember.
shit.
Let's
These
see.
are-
Atlas Gorge. I remember Terrace. Terrace.
I remember
Remember Terrace?
Core.
Remember Terrace? S&D only.
I remember Terrace.
Riot.
I remember
was pretty good.
Solar.
Riot.
I
Solar.
don't rem-
Recovery.
Oh, I do remember Riot.
Recovery. Retreat.
Retreat.
I didn't like Recovery was the one that had like 2 stages, right?
Yeah, it was S&D only
I did
though.
not like that.
But that-
Oh, well,
but-
I didn't play like S&D. I played it in multiplayer. And
Yeah,
I just
multiplayer is not that good, but S&D is a lot of fun.
Detroit. I remember that.
Detroit
one.
was good.
Green Band was fun, but it's not competitive. Detroit.
Comeback, I remember that
Comeback. Biolab. Ascend.
Biolab was pretty good.
Dr. Disrespect designed that shit. And then we don't need to go into anything else on this game. But anyways, I think it's S tier. We played it a good
It's
amount.
S tier because of one aspect, guys. Everything else is dog shit about the game, but fuck that.
Well, I value competitive scene the most, and like this had a great competitive scene.
Yeah, then why isn't World War II up in S tier, man?
Because I didn't like its competitive scene as much. I didn't.
But you said it had the best competitive ratings.
Ranked and competitive are different.
Yeah, and also I liked.
But I don't think it belongs in S. I think it belongs in A.
I think it belongs in C.
Okay,
That's-
put them there. Put them there.
I don't think any of the jetpack CODs are anything below A.
Yeah.
Except maybe
We're about to get to Infinite Warfare.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Infinite Warfare A
Dog
plus.
shit.
A,
Dog
A,
shit.
No,
A,
I'm putting it in B.
A.
I'm putting it in
I'm
B.
going A. I'm going
Dog shit.
A above Black Ops. All right. Here's my take. It had decent maps. None of them went out of the park, but they weren't amazing. It basically didn't cheat or do anything wild, but it did follow the Black Ops 3 kind of recipe of
The
jetpacks.
best thing to come out of this game was press F to pay respects meme.
No, the best thing that came out of this one was Zombies in Spaceland. It had an amazing first Zombies map and Easter egg. That's a top 5 Zombies map for me. We need to do a tier list for those Zombies maps. That'd be sick. But and
They're all gonna be from Black Ops and Black Ops 2.
and Black Ops 3. Anyways, so I
2 maps from Black Ops 3.
Shadows of Evil. So
Yeah, Shadows of
and the
Evil.
Dragon one.
That's the only 2 you mentioned. All the others are dog
Dude,
shit.
I could actually show you them right now, Abby, let me fucking show you right now just so you guys can get off of me.
BO3 Zombies.
Look at their map. Wait, we haven't talked about Black Ops 3 yet, have we? Let's.
Don't
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
do it,
yeah,
don't
yeah,
do it
yeah.
yet.
All right. Okay, so what are we on right now?
There's
Advanced Warfare.
Infinite
Cold War,
Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Okay, yeah, and 444. Anyways, the movement
B tier.
the movement was pretty good for jetpacks. Like it wasn't like I think Black Ops 3.
I think it was the worst movement.
I think-
out of the jetpack
I think Black
game.
Ops 3
I
had
think it was the worst version of Black Ops 3.
Yeah, well I agree, but I think Black Ops 3 had the best movement, and so it kind of like was a slightly worse twin of it, and so it wasn't as good, but it still worked. I thought the time to kill was a little fast, but overall the game modes and everything were solid, and
The way it looked. I know I'm not typically the colors and whatnot
and the sniping
person,
was
but I
pretty
hated
bad
the way it
too.
looked.
Sniping was pretty bad
Yeah.
too, but
Did not like the way it looked, didn't like the way the movement. Well, like it was to me, it's just the worst jetpack game.
The worst.
I agree.
Call of
I agree with that.
I'm not gonna say the worst Call of Duty. We haven't gotten to.
I agree. It's the
Duty.
worst.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Worst jetpack
Moving
game.
on to Ghost.
Worst jetpack game goes in A tier.
Oh
for
no,
me.
not Ghost. Not Ghost.
So let's do Modern Warfare. Like I guess this
Let's
is
do
COD 4.
original. I think that's A plus or
COD,
S.
COD 4.
easily.
COD
Yeah,
4 is
plus
A.
or S.
It's A.
That's not even nostalgia for me,
It's
bro.
A
That's
plus.
not
Okay,
even
it's A
nostalgia
plus.
for
It's
me.
A
That's
plus.
just such a good game.
I didn't grow up on it. If you did, you probably put it in SS. I think the
No,
S&D
I
is
wouldn't put it in
amazing.
SS.
Like the nade spots and sort of the setups in S&D. Like when we played it when it came out with
I mean,
Infinite
this was
Warfare.
like when it actually took brain and not just Adderall to be good.
Yeah, but when it launched with Infinite
Davis
Warfare,
doesn't want that in his CODs.
no, we played it. We played it. Remember?
There's a difference between a slow COD and a tactical COD. Like there's
we remember, Albie, we played it.
yeah,
like,
we played the remaster.
and in Infinite Warfare, we played it around then, and
we played
did
it more than Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, it was I thought it was an okay game for S&D. Like everything else was very bad. You only played S&D, but the S&D was okay when you got used to the setups and like how the game played.
This guy.
But
This was one
it
of the
wasn't like
smoothest feeling multiplayers in Call of Duty history.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Are you actually trolling?
No, it's A+ at best. I'm putting it A+ just so that people don't
It's an
get mad.
It's Aiden. It's another case of nostalgia for you, bro.
I could go back and play that right now and still have fun. There are people still playing this game on PC right now.
All right, let's take on Black Ops 4.
I don't think.
Or not Black Ops 4, Cold War.
Cold War.
B.
I think it's
B?
yeah. I think it's the worst of the Black Ops series.
It's either B or A, because I honestly
I
want to
don't
put it.
think so. I think it's B.
Yeah. My issue with it is that the what's it called?
C?
No, I was moving that. What do you call it? The beta, the movement in the beta, and just the way that the guns and like the gameplay felt in the beta was pretty good, and then they nerfed it, like the sliding, and when they did that, yeah, when they nerfed that, it lowered the skill gap, and they did a lot of other changes. I think
It's kind of troll because people were G-sliding off of rails and they had basically jetpack movement in a boots on the ground game when like when you're running you don't have that, but if you G-slide off a rail all of a sudden you're like flying, which I don't think is right, but also it
wasn't even like the rails.
This and Modern Warfare had like the worst map sets I think of any COD.
Yeah, Garrison. There were so many 2-lane maps that you literally could not cross through.
Garrison. Jesus
You-
Christ.
I'm looking at the maps for Cold War because they are all dog
Miami.
shit.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
God,
But
bro, it's
but
kinda
Miami
sad that
looked
there's
cool
no-
though. It did look cool.
It did look cool, but
Armada
it was
trash,
horrible.
Cartel trash, Checkmate trash.
They added all these
Crossroads
into
trash.
it.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, no, we don't care about.
I didn't know they
Go
added
to
this
the
into it.
regular.
Miami trash. Moscow was good. Satellite trash. They
All right.
brought Express.
Express. It should be on. Hold on.
Wait,
hold on.
they only
Moscow.
had this many maps?
Satellite was horrible. I fucking
Yeah.
hated Satellite. Moscow was pretty good.
Moscow was one of the
good.
better ones.
Moscow is the only
But that's the
good
thing.
map.
That's the thing. That's like a case of everything else is so bad that Moscow looks good.
Crossroads
Yeah.
Strikes was really good. Or
Crossroads
Crossroads.
was
Yeah.
good. Yeah, Crossroads was actually pretty fun.
Checkmate was okay for S&D.
Checkmate was trash.
For S&D. For S&D was pretty
Cartel
good.
is trash.
And
Armada
that was
is
it.
trash.
I didn't play.
Cartel
I didn't
was
play the zombies.
Garrison was decent.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would put it B
Horrible.
tier.
Horrible.
Like we played a good amount of S&D on it.
And the sad thing is, I actually like the way it felt. Like I like the way some of the guns.
Yeah.
I like the way I like the Krig. I like the M4. I like the AK-74U. I like the snipers, but it was so like this and Modern Warfare, and I guess Vanguard to an extent, but they just had such bad maps that
Yeah, it was
it
bad.
made it not fun.
Yep. All right. Let's do. What do you
Let's
think?
do Modern Warfare next.
Okay.
It's dog shit. Dog shit.
B. I'm gonna put it in
Dog
B.
shit.
I'm gonna put it in
It's
B.
C or dog shit.
Okay,
bro. It's the worst Call of Duty for me. hands
My
down.
my feelings on it are,
How?
dude. When I first played it at the time,
Okay,
just like with
at the
every COD.
very beginning of Modern Warfare, it was probably the worst. COD
Yes,
because of shotguns and claymores.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, at the beginning,
Claymores, fuck, dude, Claymores. Oh my god,
dude, the
He's getting Vietnam War
Look,
flashbacks.
Look, let me take you through my thought process on rating this game. When I first played it, as Aiden just said, claymores and shotguns. I mean, you saw the clips I was sending you guys. Holy fucking shit! So it was right here, right? It was an abomination. It was literally the worst COD I'd ever played in my entire life. And then we got a little bit better at the game.
MP5 meta was good.
We got a little bit better at the game. We started winning some games. We played what's that England map? We played some S&Ds. We got some of those under our belt. We played some tourneys. We got into some tourneys, and the game was about right here, right? The game was about right here, and then Obby didn't.
Shut up.
Obby checked bomb at like
8
8 seconds or 8.5 seconds instead of just waiting, half a second. so that even if the guy spotted him and killed him, he couldn't defuse. Avi just, just a little too early, and
I'm
unfortunately,
looking at the maps, and good fucking god, Piccadilly trash.
no, pretty
Ramazna,
pretty
trash.
good.
Brosna Raid trash.
Arklov
Azir
Peak,
Cave,
pretty good.
I
trash.
need to see because I don't remember what Peraza was.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you.
Like these names are familiar, but
Euphrates Bridge.
it's kind of sad. It
trash.
is kind of sad that I'm able to put together names and maps and like the
right,
layouts for older games better than I am for the newer ones that I
Look,
played more
I'll show
recently.
you. I'll show you. Wait, where is it?
I don't remember.
What's it
Ambush.
called?
I don't.
Modern Warfare 2019.
Yeah.
Where? Where's that?
This is.
Oh, fuck! I just found it. Modern Warfare. Yeah, it's this.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Gulag Showers was.
Yeah.
Those were fun. Those,
Yeah.
The 1v,
Those
the
were
1v1s and the 2v2s were really
What did
fun.
they call
Those
those
are pretty
again?
I forget.
But that was a great gunfight. Gunfight was
Yeah,
a great.
gunfights are sick.
That was a great invention. I think that like Aiden and I even played at times. Like you could
Wait,
do
they
that.
have gunfight in Modern Warfare 2? Like the new
That
one?
would be sick.
I don't know.
I haven't
Oh, I
seen
really
a
hope they
single
do.
thing on Modern
But
Warfare 2.
so yeah, I haven't either yet. But anyways, so they had this, which was an amazing game mode. The campaign was the only campaign I played, and it was actually
okay,
really
put
good.
it up to B. Put it up to B.
Yeah, I put it up to B
Gunfight, yeah.
because here's the thing:
Gunfight was sick.
when
Gunfight
you're
was sick.
playing the
That's
game,
all we played though.
yeah, but
Yeah.
We even played that on LANs. Like,
well,
when
we
would,
played.
you know,
No,
hang out, we
I'd
actually
say
played Gunfight. That
I'd
was
say
pretty
we
fun.
played a few variant matches. We played a good amount of ranked and like played some
Yeah.
tournaments. But when that one incident happened, we didn't play a lot of those anymore. So we played gunfights. But they had a couple of good maps.
single-handedly responsible for us. Not
The pubs were pretty good. They had a couple of good maps, especially gunfight maps, and also the movement. Even though the dead silence was off, like when it was on, when you could turn it on, and like the movement, you could kind of do
You
some
felt
kind of
I felt
yeah,
pretty cracked.
yeah. You could get
I
you could get kind
rounds.
of cracked, and like so the movement did feel good at times, and like the aim and the gunplay.
Snipers were pretty good too.
But my issue is like when you're playing the game, you think it's dog shit because of like the issues.
And
Like
I also don't like the new. I don't like it when they have it in CODs where you have like 20 different attachments and you have to do all that shit.
yeah, and this was
The only reason they do it is because of Warzone, so they don't have to make a whole new weapon system. They can just carry the files over. But it is annoying having to like try out 20 different stocks and grip layouts and like all this to figure out what's
I
actually
wouldn't mind like having like 7 different attachments on a weapon
Well-
if there weren't like 30 different sites or 30 different
good.
stocks.
Well, Black Ops 2 just had the best like. Oh yeah,
Big
we didn't even
10.
talk about. Yeah, we didn't even have that. Like, we didn't even talk about that for
The
Black
Big
Ops
10
2. But the
system
Big
was
10
goated.
system was amazing.
Yeah, but with Modern
And-
Warfare, going back to this, I think like overall the game was good. I think Time to Kill was a little fast. It was also the only game we went to a tournament for, like live, which I thought was sick as fuck. And towards the end of the game's life, I think it was in a good spot.
Yeah, I mean, it was just the very beginning. It was so
Yeah.
goddamn bad.
And like I'm
It
excited
was-
to see if Modern Warfare 2 is an improvement on it, because if it is,
People have said it is.
because if
but-
it is, then I'm a fan. I'll be a fan. I'll admit that I'll be a fan. So anyway, but before we talk about that, what's the next game you would go to? Ghost or 3?
Ghosts,
All right, Ghost is SS for
dog
me.
shit,
SS for me.
dog shit.
It's SS.
Dude.
Look, we're not talking.
You're
Look, listen.
literally just
Uh,
talking
Abby.
about S&D.
Abby,
That
Abby.
is your nostalgia.
Abby, listen to
No,
me.
no, I told Aiden about his nostalgia. I'm going to tell you the same thing because it's doing the same thing to you.
No, I'm gonna explain this to you.
It's literally the same
Okay,
thing.
but this,
You've explained.
Abby, this is not a objective COD tier list, right? This is all our personal opinions, and my personal opinions are going to be a lot based on my personal experiences, right? So when I played COD Ghost, it was when Zach, Alex, and I would play
Bobby,
with.
don't you have to take both objective and subjective?
You
into
do,
effect when
you
play
do,
it?
and I'll get there.
But you're not.
I'll-
You're not.
and-
You're throwing COD Ghost in SS tier.
And-
That
and-
is just
and-
objectively wrong.
And I'll bring out some opinions in a sec. But anyways, so we played a lot. We played, ninth grade, stayed up all night, like pretend to go to sleep, wake up, drink Red Bull at 2 in the morning, like stay up, get 2 hours of sleep in
Guys,
English
I'm
class.
throwing Vanguard
Like-
in SS tier because that's
Okay,
my opinion.
so all of that, right? All of those were amazing experiences. Like probably one of our best gaming periods that we've ever had with Slurp and Jinx and like just the S&D. We're talking like all the competitive maps, Sovereign.
That had nothing to do with the game. That
So-
was the time that you played it. If you played, the thing is, if you threw in let's say Call of Duty Modern Warfare. If y'all were playing Modern Warfare at the same time but doing the same shit, you would have put that in SS too.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd agree.
doesn't matter
No,
about the
I
game.
agree. No, SS is definitely too high for it objectively. I agree with that. But subjectively, that's where it is for me. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
So you're not taking
Here.
objective
Then,
into
then
effect.
so in the video here, everyone watching the video, you heard it. This is a subjective placement. This
Yes.
is an objective.
Yes, exactly. No, all of this is. I agree. Like Black Ops 4 is
I
probably
feel like
Black Ops 4 is
but this
not
is too
objectively.
subjective. This
This
is
is-
I
way
no.
too
Listen. I'm not done explaining myself. Okay. First off, look at the maps.
You're explaining yourself doesn't even fucking matter.
All
We
of
know it's
look,
trash.
freefall.
Everyone knows the
Okay,
game is trash.
from a multiplayer perspective, it was like MW3 where it was super loose and you could do a lot of setups to go on like crazy kill streaks and call them the Moab, not the Moabs, whatever you called them in this game, like the chem strikes. You could call those in. Freefall was an amazing free map that they gave you that you could pub stomp in.
The only good thing about it is that it had good DLC.
Warhawk, Strike Zone, Sovereign. Where else?
All bad. All
Octane,
Octane
Freight.
was,
Freight, all those were competitive maps, and all the
of those
competitive
are
maps
mid-tier
were all.
maps. They're not bad maps, but it's just a whole
no.
bunch of mid tier with a couple in A and like 1 or 2 S.
This game was not built for anything besides S
It's
and
a
D.
whole
Really,
lot of mid.
this game was
whole lot of mid.
no. This game was not built for anything besides but S and D. Really, but it really strived in S and D. It had probably a top 3, top 2 competitive S and D scene
I mean,
that we've
it's
ever
too
had
bad
in
that
COD.
S&D is one game mode out of like 10 different game modes.
But it is an
and
important game
mode.
multiplayer, which
Fucking-
is out of 3 different.
But
major
S&D
modes,
is
so-
a very important game mode. It's probably considered the most important.
no, I
Yes.
feel like Team Deathmatch and
What
all the
the
other
fuck?
ones that people
Whoa,
play.
whoa, hey, who let this fucking noob in the lobby in the call?
It's fucking
That's true.
pubs.
If you look at by if you look at
90%
it by
of people
player
play
base,
fucking
then
pubs.
it's
I know people play pubs. They base it on pubs. But I'm just saying, I thought the competitive maps at least were all very well designed.
No.
The
I like completely stopped playing. I played Black Ops 2 when this game came out because pubs were so bad in this game.
look, I die on this hill. I thought, what's the game? Blitz. The Blitz
That
game
you're
mode was a
gonna
cool
die real
invention.
fucking
dying.
quickly.
Yeah, you're dead.
Blitz was a cool invention as well. Cranked was also a
And
fun
if you
game mode.
give me that extinction,
Extinction!
bullshit, I
Extinction!
swear to God.
Extinction! Listen to me!
Extinction is
Listen to me.
worse than zombies and worse than
Extinction
survival,
was
worse
a-
than Spectrum.
Extinction-
It's literally the worst like side game mode of all of them. Bro.
Extinction
What the
was
hell?
a beautiful thought, and for a first-time experience, beating it for the very first time, whether that takes you an
That
hour,
is the
4 hours,
exact
6.
same- that is the exact same argument you gave for Modern Warfare, or which one was it? World War II Zombies. And you're rating this one in SS and World War II in fucking dog shit?
You know why?
Literally shove it up your ass.
Aiden,
kid.
Aiden, you know why I'm rating it there? Because I'm not even comparing. Those two don't play a big part. Extinction is like 10% of my rating in the overall game. The other is really 90% the competitive S&D, the competitive Blitz, what our experiences were with the game and at the time and how good we were and what we felt like. It was an amazing time for us in COD, and it was like, for me, it was, I mean, it could even be before Black Ops 2 because I didn't...
All I know is that me, Aiden, Ryan, and our friends, which are like 95% of the player base of Call of Duty, completely stopped. Like, we just kept playing Black Ops 2 when this game
Yeah.
came out.
We literally
okay, I
played
agree.
Black Ops 2 for 2 years.
Also most hated COD of all time. All time.
Yeah, deserved.
Nope.
Fucking deserved.
All right.
Because it went from the best COD of all time. I'm not
the
gonna say
worst.
Ghost isn't. No, Aiden, that's wrong too. That I knew I was gonna disagree with you there. I think that's a very Ghost is an example of mid. It is just straight up mid.
That's okay.
The maps are all just so average and not outstanding.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. So,
On to the next. I
Black
guess.
Ops.
SS.
A.
SS. Number
SS.
one for me.
No, not number 1, number 2. I think
Number
after
one.
Black Ops 2 is the second best.
All right, I think it's better than Black Ops 2 because 1, it basically did everything Black Ops 2 did better. They added all their maps, remastered them, did them better. They had jetpacks over, even though like Black Ops 2 had good movement, I think jetpacks is just overall superior, and they had just a they had the best jetpack system, so they just went in that category of movement. Time to kill was perfect as well. They had great guns. They had so many meta guns too. You talk about like metas and like what you could use. you could use almost every
That's
single
pretty fun.
assault
Using the
rifle.
Shiva was pretty
You
fun.
had all that. You could use specialists, which you couldn't use in Black Ops 2, and specialist was just like with the jetpacks, a great addition, something that they should have kept. The maps were great as well.
We haven't even talked about streaks in any of these CODs.
Yeah.
But it's okay because Black Ops 3 and 2 had the best streaks.
Black Ops 3 had the best streaks.
Modern Warfare 2
Black Ops
had the
2 had
best
better.
streaks.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Shut the
Look,
fuck
look
up.
at the maps.
Black Ops
Look at the
What are
maps.
you talking
Black
about?
Ops 2 did. Swarm and dogs? Are you kidding me?
Look at the maps. Look at the maps.
Swarm and dogs? Nothing beats that.
Look at the maps.
Nothing beats
Nuketown,
A fucking
Stronghold,
nuke.
Redwood,
Okay, well, that's like... That doesn't even...
Hunted. You could swim in the water. Fringe,
Nuke ends
Evac.
the game, bro. I'm not trying to end the game. I'm trying to get these 200 kill gameplays out here.
Nuke is the
Breach.
fucking best kill streak. of
Dude,
all
what do you mean? Black Ops 3 had Raps. You had dogs.
That's what I'm, no. Raps are like slightly worse version of dogs, and they had I think they had a swarm too. But
Yeah.
it was like I don't know. I like the VTOL ship.
I think it was
Also,
easier to earn streaks in Black Ops 3 because like you had the specialists that you could build off of points off of, and like so you could really streak out and just spam streaks in Black Ops 3.
Crazy is you say the nuke was like the best kill streak. It's just the most spectacular one. But what's funny is swarms actually got more kills than
Yeah.
a nuke would get you.
Exactly.
A
Anyways,
swarm would get just
Well,
a
I
single
understand
swarm
that,
could get
but
you like
it
20.
literally wins you the game.
all right, guys, check out
Okay,
the.
I'm not out here. Like I said, I'm not out here trying to like necessarily. I'm trying to win, but also drop numbers.
Check out the zombies. All right, they brought back Origins. They brought back Moons, Shangri-La,
Wow, they
Ascension.
brought back all of the good maps.
They brought back
from
all the maps.
actually
Literally,
good.
this is crazy. This is literally all.
Yeah, they brought them all back.
One, two.
So you
Rise
so,
and
so
Drop
you get
was
to do it.
okay.
Revelations
Garad
is
Krovi,
trash.
that's the
Garad
dragon
Krovi's
one.
trash.
No. What do you mean Garad Krovi's trash? That's the dragon one everyone loves. Der Eisendrache.
That's about
Der
no
Eisendrache.
game's
Everyone,
trash.
dude. There's an official zombie
The
tier
Giant
list.
is a rework
People
of
people
the
put
map that's already
Black
been made.
Kirby was good.
Der Eisendrache was
I don't
considered
remember
number one
Revelations.
zombies map of all time. The Giant was amazing remaster.
You're
Shad-
saying it. You're saying
Shadows
it
of
like
Evil
they
was
had to
good.
do any fucking work.
Shadows of Evil was amazing as well. One of the best. Probably my favorite map actually. One of my favorite maps of all time for
Just
zombies.
because it's in a city.
The setting is amazing. You have so many different ways to
That's the
train.
only reason.
It has a great Easter egg. It has so many different things and ways that you can play on the game. Like you can train, you can do setups, you can use the wonder weapons, you can use all the different skills in like the zone areas. Like you can sit
I
on. The,
guarantee you, if this was in like a wasteland and not a city, you would rate this as trash.
yeah, I would, but this has so much going on within the city too. Like you've got
I
the.
literally okay.
You've
alright.
got the zap, you've got the
No, no,
squid that
yeah.
you turn into to turn power on and shit. Like you've got training in the rooms with the Margwas. Like this game was fucking phenomenal, or this map. Anyways, this game SS tier because also competitive wise, it was when we had the most people playing at any time. We had Hunter, Alec.
Yeah, we were able to make like 4v4s.
Yeah, we had like
That was actually
Daddy
sick.
Pluck, Tim, Zach, Rahul at times, Alec. Like we had literally 8 to 9 people that we could run 4v4s on.
And like Zach and Rahul playing,
Yeah.
we would have 4 competitives.
Yeah, we would like
leaderboards.
we would play some junior summer in high school. Like we would just like be
That was-
playing all the
that was
time,
so fun.
and like we would be playing tournaments and GBs and like doing scrims all the time. Anyways, I thought it was amazing. You could also hit like crazy jump sniper shots like over houses and stuff in S&D. The hardpoint and uplink were probably some of the most competitive and entertaining in the entire COD franchise. I think they're very competitive, and as we already touched on, they have tons of weapons that you could use, and score streaks.
All right, where do you think Modern Warfare 2 is going to be?
I'm gonna say S.
I think it's going to
Really?
be A.
I think it's gonna be A. I think it's gonna be A plus ish.
I'm gonna say S because I want to have faith in it. I have not seen a single thing on it. I haven't really I don't have any expectations of it, but I've taken a whole year, pretty much longer than a year, off of COD. So like I'm gonna be super fresh into this genre again, but I'm still gonna have the skills. And if it improves on Modern Warfare 2 and it feels like that, or on Modern Warfare and it feels like it, but just quicker, and they improve on whatever I had troubles with, I'm gonna like it a lot. Especially if like
the movement from that clip from Shotzi.
yeah, something like that.
It's still that same movement.
No.
Jeez.
Well, similar, yes.
I have
But
a clip, and I have a clip on Modern Warfare of me absolutely turning on you and the caves in Azir
But
cave.
but
I
listen,
know
You know,
exactly
you know what I'm,
what you're
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I was carrying, dude. It was you and Davis versus me and Raul,
okay,
which is already a
okay.
fucking like
Hey, wait,
disadvantage.
wait.
But then I literally shoot Davis, and you're
Before you
shooting
say
me.
anything, I got you one shot. I missed a few bullets, and I couldn't finish off the kill. You know, I hit some bullets. I
All I
got
know
you
is
one
you were
shot.
playing on PC. You had a mouse and keyboard. You
I
should
was
be
high.
visible.
I was drunk. My dog was playing. I. What other
dude,
excuses
do you
can
see
I give?
this?
Dude, I didn't even find that game.
Gunfight is not one of the modes.
What the
Damn.
hell?
They don't have the gunfight mode.
Well, do they have gun? How? Like
They
what?
didn't. They didn't have. They did have gunfight
They-
at the very beginning of Modern Warfare.
Damn, that's kind of
That's
disappointing.
fucked.
That's disappointing.
but
maybe
it
I'll
might
have to-
but it might be in the works.
Yeah, hopefully.
Like look,
Wait, there is no word when gunfight might come in. Oh, okay.
But there's some precedent here for it not being in game at launch. Okay. Well, that's on. Yeah, they call it. They basically release unfinished games at this
oh
point.
yeah, look,
Yeah.
they're
Oh, wait, it's a 2-year cycle now, isn't it?
yeah.
I forget.
And look,
yeah, that's actually
look,
kind of nice.
look, they could. That's the other thing. Look, it could be getting released when season 1 launches on November 16, so we get like 2 weeks before we can start it. And if it's a 2-year game, that means that you have a lot to invest in potentially. So it's got a lot of potential, and there's a lot of work that they can make on it.
I don't know. I'm not gonna throw it an S because that's a little hopeful, but I think it's definitely
That's why I'm throwing
considered
it an
a
S.
solid A.
They have good international servers because like a lot of games on PC like CS:GO, Valorant, Overwatch you can play between China and the US, but Call of Duty typically hasn't had that, so I don't know.
It's so funny looking at my tier list. Just
There's not a
seeing
lot of I don't think there's any games that are just dog shit. That's the thing.
what
Infinite
World War II
Warfare
for
and
me.
Ghost.
I,
I mean,
don't think Infinite Warfare belongs there.
I could put World War II in
I don't
C
think
tier.
Ghost belongs there either. I don't think World War II. I actually. I mean, it's subject. At that point, it's just who likes what. But
I could put World War II in
I don't
C.
think. I don't think there is any dog shit Call of Duties.
Yeah, because it's just they know the formula.
But the thing is, like, even all the like CODs I didn't like, I still played and
They must have had some major amnesia when they made Ghost.
No, trust me, they were completely fine. They had no trouble producing that diamond in the rough. Anyways,
in the rough. It
they-
came in between
It is
Advanced
the
Warfare.
rough.
and
anyway,
Black Ops 2.
anyway,
It
thanks.
is the rough.
Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a good tier list. Wait, let me see if I can see yours. Okay, keep your screen like that. I want to show yours.
I didn't add an A+ tier.
This is Aiden's.
Well, there's a
Yep.
lot I disagree with on that.
So, yeah, definitely disagree with a lot of his takes. Like, goddamn, he is so stupid in some of this stuff. But we gotta love him anyways. So thanks for
Yeah,
watching.
it says the guy who has Ghost in SS tier.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
I'm allowed to have one uncomfortable pick like that. Anyways, thanks for watching.